A little bit about myself. I'm from the Standing Rock Reservation in South Dakota. I'm actually four different tribes. My mother is Atna from Alaska. My father is Wakantoa from Minnesota. He's also Standing Rock Lakota and White Earth Anishinaabe, aka Ojibwe, aka Chippewa. So three names for the same tribe. Um, I grew up on the Standing Rock Reservation. My home community is Wakpala, South Dakota. We are the descendants of a leader that's pretty well known. His name is Sitting Bull. He was from Standing Rock, and just a little more historical background. My great great grandfather was one of the ones who was to be hung as mandated by Abraham Lincoln, as part of the Dakota 38 in Mankato. Um, he basically, the way I look at it, like the way I think about him is, he heard about that and he was like, heck no, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna stick around and just hang out and be wait to be part of this mass execution. So he fled. Um, Sitting Bull heard about it, and basically there was a whole group from Minnesota that fled, and they call it the Dakota Uprising, or the Minnesota Uprising, and he was one of the ones that fled and joined Sitting Bull's group. And so that's how I have this mix of Lakota and Dakota. So Sitting Bull is from Standing Rock. He was a leader in the 1800s, and he was killed in 1890, December 15th, 1890. The descendants, we all have primarily remained on Standing Rock in the same area. We have our the Dakotas and the Dakotas, North and South Dakota. That's our tribal, like a heart of our tribal homeland. We consider the part that we were a nomadic people, so the part that we roamed over, I guess, for lack of better words, would include Colorado, where we are, Wyoming, Montana, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, parts of Ontario, like the far western part of Ontario, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. So that's all Lakota, Dakota territory. Um, I am part of the Hunkpapa people. Again, that's the same as Sitting Bull. The same group of Lakotas, the Sitting Bull. Um, on my mother's side, she is from a small village. She is from the Athabaskan, the Greater Athabaskan groups. Her specific tribe is the Atna Dene. Um, Again, we're a small tribal community and way in like 200 miles northeast of Anchorage, between Anchorage and Fairbanks. Um, and I spent a lot of my childhood up there as well. So growing up, I have the experience of hunting, fishing, and doing all of those things with my mother's family, as well as all the things that we as Lakota people do in ceremony and everything in South Dakota. So um, my childhood was was pretty rich with culture and knowledge and all of that being passed down from 1492 until present day. There have been a constant, what would be the word to say, a constant attempt to either exterminate or to yeah, to basically not have native people, not have native people be in existence. um and again, there was a number of federal legislation, as well as state. There was a all hands on deck, trying to eliminate native peoples. Our language, the way we dressed, um the way we prayed, our homelands, everything that made us, as far as our cultural identity, was they tried to strip away. So I don't I think a lot of people are not aware that we were the last to become citizens of the United States, 1924. We were able to get that law passed. Then again, in 1978, we were able to have freedom of religion. So things that most mainstream Americans consider standard, we've had to fight for and still are fighting for to this day.